Okay, well, thank you for your time. Welcome to Venice. Tell me a little bit about your experience seeing your film premiere at Venice.
Yeah, it was really amazing. Like the screening room, it's super big, and it was like really good. The Sala d'Arsena, full of people, with all the team. It's a film that we made like the team. We are like a family. We worked a lot in short films before together, so we like to say that for us it's like the waters of the Danube arrives to the waters of to Venice, no?
Oh, beautiful.
So, so finally, it's like all together coming back here and watching the film together. It was really an emotional moment.
Excellent. And it's interesting you mentioned how everybody here was like a family,
Yeah.
but then the film is based on your autobiographical experiences. So, how would you say, if you were looking at yourself now, traveling and experiencing the things that inspired this movie, how would you describe the feelings of the younger self, his experiences, and maybe some advice you would give him, knowing what you know now?
Wow. So, like imagining myself in that age, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in a way, probably not to have fear, to try things. It's the film is. I try not to say autobiographical because it's from a personal place, but then I like when doing films like that I can put a lot of new things that could happen but it didn't happen.
Of course.
So it's like the power of imagination, no? So in that sense, I was like maybe saying I was now in that age like to have less fear, to be more brave, to just jump and to see what happens, no?
Yeah, nothing bad, nothing too bad will happen.
Exactly.
And how would you say your own experiences of coming of age, which always when we look back, it's easier to say, oh, that was the time when I was growing and changing. But how would you say that experience influenced the way you approached Didac
Yeah.
and his journey?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to portray a boy of 16 who is in this moment of changing, no? In this moment of growing up and not knowing all, trying things. So also getting to some places and some situations that he didn't expect. So yeah, it's like this travel of him, how to construct that moment of growing, which is I think it's a moment when you are building a lot your personality, no, in your life, and it determines a lot, no. And also I like to feel that, for example, cinema for me it's a genre that it's a way of telling stories that it's really close to adolescence in a way, because cinema in a way it's like young, it's a young art, and it's all possible. And when you are in this age, in 16 years old, you have a lot of life to explore, no? But it's a crucial moment to take decisions, no? So I like this symbiosis between this art and this moment of life.
That's a beautiful way to say it. I would say personally that there are some similarities with Strange River and Call Me By Your Name. There's cycling, it's hot. Didac's love interest sort of looks like Chalamet. Would you say that this movie inspired you in any way?
I think that a lot of films that inspired me. I love Call Me By Your Name. I feel that maybe it's close to Call Me By Your Name in most. I think the most thing is like how the parents.
Yeah, exactly. The family
Yeah,
as well.
like the education of love. You know, the education of love of Call Me By Your Name. I love how Luca Guadagnino portrayed that, and I feel that when I was watching Call Me By Your Name, it's like it could be in a way the education that I received from my family, no? So, yeah, finally, I didn't thought a lot in Call Me Your Name making Strange River, but of course there is the summer, there is the colors, and I think that the filmmakers that inspired Luca Guadagnino to make Call Me Your Name are the same filmmakers that inspired me, like Maurice Pialat or Jan Eustache or a lot of French filmmakers and Italian filmmakers. No?
That's beautiful. And interesting, you mentioned there are some similarities. There's also this unspoken longing that is present in...
Unspoken
there's a lot of like love, but it's not spoken.
Okay,
there's a lot of just like looking and
yeah.
feeling and figuring it out. That also is a similarity. Why would you say that you use this in your own movie?
I like that. I feel that when if I can tell what I want to tell, or to feel what I want that the audience can feel, I don't need words. I think it's like from the looking. No, I love how it's a film about looking. You know, not only about Didac looking Alexander Didac looking Didac, also the brother looking DL looking Didac. No, how he's growing. Also the mother,
the family, everybody is not speaking, but understanding and a lot of emotion.
Yeah, totally. And then I think that, for example, the words appears to give naturalism in some scenes, no? To have a sense of reality and life. But yeah.
Beautiful. The River Danube is very important in your movie. It's a setting for the film, but also there's a metaphor to the flowing of the river. What would you say the symbolism of the river is for you?
Yeah, there is a really obvious symbology in a way, no? That is as the river grows, Didac is growing, no? So I think that this level, I was interested. I think you get quick, like that feeling. But also I really want not to explore only the symbolism, also the physicality of a river changing, no? A landscape that is changing. Also, we work in different optics, for example, to shoot it that are different, no? That they are, in the final of the film, they are more open, the optics of the camera, no? So, the lens of the camera are more open. So, it's like how we portray that change and how Didac also is getting more out of the family as the river is bigger, no? So, in a way, this is also the reason that I choose the first part of the Danube River, because it's like the first part of a life, and the born of a river, no, the beginning, and
I remember a scene where they're discussing the tributes to the river coming back in, and the boys seem like offended, like, oh, I'm not sure why this is coming in and why is it. Like, which is more important? What's coming into it? Like, what's making it, and so on.
Yeah, this is that in the final, no? The moment of that the youngest one says that, and I think that moment of the actor Rock, which is the youngest, he was improvising there. It was not written that. So, and in the shooting I didn't listen to that. So when we listen it in the editing, we put it in the editing, and we're like, wow, it's like a conclusion, no? It's like explains really a lot the film.
It adds to what you were saying about the metaphor you needed. The character of Alexander is a little bit like a dream. Maybe he's there, maybe he isn't. Why do you think that's important? Like in the teenage years, we have so many fantasies, and sometimes they don't maybe correlate to real life. Or maybe we're not as brave in real life as we are in fantasies. Totally. Would you say that Alexander is a symbol of this?
Yeah. I love what you say, the last part. For me it's like Alexander is the power of imagination, no? So I want to portray, I think that when you imagine something really strong, also in that age, it gets real. So I think that it's imagined and real at the same time, no? Because what is imagined is real also. It's physical also, no? So,
exactly.
And I love the idea of that when you're imagining, probably you are more brave, And also I want to explore what happens when this idyllical feeling gets to more in a crepuscular tone, no? When this spell a little bit goes down, and you just encounter in a situation that it's maybe in the middle of the river, no?
Exactly. I have just one last question. I think, unless you think there's something else important maybe to add, but maybe an important thing is, what are some emotions or thoughts and feelings you hope the audience comes out from watching this movie?
I hope the audience can enjoy like really a voyage, no? A travel that it's really people who is taking care of people, no? Like parents that are taking care of sons, sons that are taking care of parents also. At the same time, it's like I hope that they can enjoy the feeling of a summer, no? And the nature, no? Because also it's a film that I want to portray like how the change of emotions change also and provokes the nature, and the nature awakes, and how the feeling of the nature affects the emotions of the characters, no? So it's a really sensorial film finally, and I love when cinema you can get in a film and you are habitated, you are there with the characters and with the flowing of the film and the river, no?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.